Here is the answer for day 2, problem 1. Evaluate. That means find the value of it. Find the number that this is equal to. The base is 125 and the exponent is negative 4/3. The different parts within that exponent carry meanings that we have learned this year. A negative exponent means reciprocal. The numerator of an exponent is a power. And the denominator of an exponent is the index of a root. So if we use all those meanings together, we can find out the value of this. Let's apply the meaning of the negative exponent first and do the reciprocal of this. This is equivalent to 1 over 125 to the 4/3 power. Next, let's apply the meaning of the denominator within that exponent, which is a cube root. So now we have 1 over 5 to the 4th power. The way that I got the 5 is by doing the cube root of 125. Finally, evaluate the 5 to the 4th power. This makes 1 over 625. Question B. We have a base, 0.16, and it has an exponent, which is a fraction. So the different parts of the exponent carry meaning for us. Let's apply the meaning of the denominator of the exponent first. So if this is a 2, that means to do a root with index 2. That's called a square root. Let's do the square root of 0.16. That makes 0.4. Next, let's take that 0.4 and raise to the 3rd power. And with the help of a calculator, that's 0.064. When I'm deciding on what order to work with the exponent, I purposefully decided to work with the denominator of the exponent first, because taking the square root of this creates a pretty small, easy to work with number, which can then be raised to the 3rd power. If I had decided to work with the numerator first, then 0.16 to the 3rd power would make a larger, harder number to work with that you would then take the square root of. You would get the same answer at the end, but what order you choose to do things can make the work harder or easier. Day 2, problem 2. Solve this equation over the set of real numbers. We want to get the letter b alone, so we need to do something that will remove the exponent. Let's raise both sides of the equation to the same exponent. And the exponent we want to use is the reciprocal of the one that's already there. Think about why you would want to do that. The exponent rule from an earlier chapter is when something already has an exponent and you raise it to another exponent, you multiply the exponents. Because these are reciprocals, those exponents cancel away to just a 1. And so you get the letter b alone. On this side, we have 9 to the negative 3/2. Let's apply the meaning of a negative 3/2 exponent. I'm going to start with the meaning of the negative part. That makes 1 over 9 to the 3/2. Next, I'm going to apply the meaning of that 2. When the denominator of an exponent is a 2, that means to take a square root. So now we have 1 over 3 to the 3rd power. Finally, let's apply the meaning of 3 to the 3rd power. And the answer is 1 over 27.